Hey there Pokemon fans, Fargema101 here, back with a Pokemon Showdown Shenanigans matchup for you. So today we are going up against Hero 3D in a random matchup on Showdown. If you're enjoying the series so far, or this is your first time watching it and you're excited, please go hit that like button down below. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, please go leave a sub as well. We are trying to get to 100 subs before the end of the year, which is the channel goal. So every time you guys hit like, share, comment or anything like that on the channel, it really helps let's get work towards that goal. So we're going to jump straight into the matchup for you against Hero 3D. So Hero 3D is going to open up with Bastiodon. Now I run the baby version of this in Little Cup, and it's actually a bit of a beast in Little Cup, and it's got some decent defensive rule on here. He's going to switch out though. We went for a Waterfall, I believe. Yep, just to get some damage off and try and burst that thing's balloon. But the Ludicolo switching was clutch. Doesn't do too much damage. We can't stay in here. We're going to have to switch out. So we're going to go straight out into our Scolipede. He's going to get a good Giga Drain off as we switch him, which is only going to do 15%. So it's not too bad at all, to be fair. We get 6% back, so it puts us back on 91. So we're about even Stevens at the moment. He's going to switch out, which is great news for us. Go out into the Meow Stick. We're actually going to try and set up here. So we're going to get behind the substitute, predicting that switch. And we're going to Swords Dance next turn. We're going to get our speed boost, which is brilliant. This thing does Baton Pass. So we're going to get our Swords Dance off. So my idea here was Swords Dance and Baton Pass off into Caracosta. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't click Baton Pass. I just clicked Caracosta. So that's not a great position to be in. So we actually end up going accidentally out into Caracosta and not passing any of those stat moves on. So yeah, not the best play. Completely misclicked on that one. We're going to take Psychic incoming, which I knew we could take anyway. But he's going to withdraw the Meow Stick and he's going to go back out into Ludicolo. Which was fine. We're going to get another Waterfall off on this thing. So we are getting some chip damage eventually. We are starting to wear this thing down. We are going to withdraw. We can't leave Caracosta in. We're going to go into Pavilion, predicting that Giga Drain. Didn't really want to go back out into Scolipede because I really need to try and get this thing so it's trapped. So in a 1v1 against it without just taking too much damage. Keep switching into it and then having to switch out again. So he's going to withdraw Ludicolo at that time. He's going to go out into Zekrom, which is not good news for us at all. Unfortunately, the Pavillion's in a bit of trouble. We're going to get a Buzzbug. It actually does a decent amount of damage. I was quite surprised how much that actually did. We're going to get Leftovers, Recovery, and we're going to see some on Zekrom as well. We're just going to put this thing to sleep. Because why the heck was not? This thing is a monster. It's a legendary. We're a Pavilion. We need all the help we can get right now. We're going to see Leftovers, Recovery on both. It actually puts us back up to 100%, so it's really a shame we're not Focus Sashed. We're going to get Quiver Dance up there, which is great. So we're +1/+1. We hadn't got a substitute on this, otherwise I'd have subbed it first and then gone for Quiver Dances and maybe tried a little sweep off, which I've managed to do with Pavilion before on Battle Spot with a sub. So sub Quiver Dance Hurricane is an absolute nightmare set if you can get it set right. Hurricane's going to come through and do a lot. Unfortunately, he's going to wake up and bop, that Bolt Strike is going to absolutely wreck poor Pavillion's life. Sorry, Pavilion. Sorry. Love Pavilion. It was what I used it on my playthrough, my X playthrough. It was a great little mon, but not particularly great against the Zekrom. So we're going to go into Smeargle. We're going to see Bruce from the Zekrom, which was a good play on his part. But we're just going to put Zekrom back to sleep again. Because this thing literally just destroys my life. It means we can get a nice free switch out though. And we can go out into Latias, or Thunderbird 1 as I like to call it. So Latias is coming in. It is our Mega. So Thunderbird 1's going to Mega Evolve. We're just going to drop a Draco. But that's the end of Zekrom. So our special attack's going to drop to 0.5 though. And we're going to see this thing come out. So I was a little bit concerned this thing might be scarfed, and with the special deck drop I wasn't 100% sure a Draco would kill it. So we're going to switch back out and we're literally going to just sacrifice Smeargle off here. Yeah, sorry Smeargle, but it serves you right for all the Dark Void Shenanigans to get up to. We are sashed, so I was like, oh right, okay. We're not going down this turn. But we are sacrificing him just to try and get a confusion on this thing for no other reason, and to get Lattice's special attack back up. But he gets a first turn snap out of confusion. Yeah, right, fine. Latias comes back in, so I'm pretty sure we outspeed. And we're just going to drop a Draco and pop this thing now. And we are going to take the special attack drop again. Which is fine, because that thing's gone. And the Rakdos is a bit of a monster. Mighty End is going to come through here. So this is a bit of a problem. It goes for a Sucker Punch, which I kind of figured was coming our way, so we actually went for a Memento. So although it takes out our Latias, we may well have dropped to the Sucker Punch, I'm not sure. We are going to drop this thing's attack and special attack, so that potentially helps us out. Enables us to go out into Caracosta. Or Costa Coffee. He's going to go for a 9-tail. He's going to get the defense drop, but we are going to get it redeemed with the right herb. We are a Cell Smash set, which is why we've got the white herb on there, I'm assuming, from random battles, which makes sense. But we're not going to be able to restore ourselves with that. He goes for Play Rough, which is going to do not a fat lot, and we're just going to go for another Waterfall and kill this blooming thing. So Mighty Enno at that point is going to go down. It could have had Fire Fang, which would be bad news bears there for Scolipede. So Ludicolo is going to come through. So we're going to switch out here and go straight back into Uxie. So Uxie's going to hit the field for the first time. It's going to take it does score a crit on the switch, which is frustrating. But there you go, it's Pokemon. It does 51%, backs us back to 57. So we can take another 2, providing he doesn't crit us again. So we're going to yawn and try and put we're literally just going to spend the whole game putting these things to sleep, which I know you guys may or may not like, but sometimes you've got to do what you got to do to win. He had a Zekrom. And some really good, and the Raxus as well. So he had some decent ones. So you know, sometimes you just have to do what you got to do. And this Ludicolo pretty much walls everything on my team, bar the Scolipede. So he's going to go to sleep. So I've got a couple of options at this point. I figured I didn't want to risk him getting first or second turn wake up and not getting damage off. So we're just going to start firing Psychics off left, right, and centre now and get this thing as low as we can possibly get it. Didn't want to worry about setting up in case that Meowstic came in. We just wanted to get as much damage off on this thing as possible. So we slowly whittling this thing down, but he does wake up that turn, unfortunately, and goes for a Giga Drain, which is going to pop Uxie. Sorry, Uxie. And you can see Scolipede come back through. So we're not in a bad place here now. So Bastion's going to come through. So we're going to do what we tried to do originally with Caracosta. So we're going to sub up on this turn. So I kind of predicted him to switch. We're going to get our speed boost off, which is nice. So yeah, plus 1.5 speed, which is great. And we're going to bat and pass the speed off into Caracosta there. So I'm behind a sub, which means I can shell smash as well. He's going to go for a Metal Burst. That's not going to do anything, so we didn't get any damage off. So that's even better for us because our sub's still there. We're going to EQ by mistake. My bad, misclick there for us, and he's got an air balloon. But again, Metal Burst is going to go off, so we get another chance here at making the right play. So we're going to Waterfall. It's going to do a decent amount of damage and pop his balloon. And we do look out and get the flinch there. Although I think he'd have only managed to break our sub. We're going to get a nice shell smash off, so we finally make the right play. So we're plus 2.5 speed, plus 2 attack, and plus 2 special attack. Metal Burst is going to go off again and fail. He's not living this Waterfall, or EQ for that matter. That is going to quite easily take him out. So poor old Bastion's going to drop there. We're going to see Meowstic come through. He's going to have to break our sub first and take a plus 2, whatever we decide to hit it with, which is going to be a Waterfall, which is going to just miss picking up the KO. Psychic is finally going to break the sub, but Meowstic is gone at this point. And we're at the point where we need it to be, which we can just sack off Caracosta now to the Ludicolo and bring Scolipede in to secure the game for us. So we're just going to hit this thing and get as much damage as possible. It's not going to do too much. But we're pretty much sacking Caracosta off at this point, so... And Scolipede's going to come through. So we're not going to mess around there. There's no point. We'll just poison jab and kill this thing. Get the match over and done with. It's GG there. GG Hero 3D. It was a really, really close game. Both went down to the those last mons. Some really good, interesting mons on both sides as well. If you enjoyed this matchup, guys, please leave a like rating or even sub to the channel up above and down below. If you leave any comments down there as well, I do try to reply to any comments on my channel. If you're enjoying this series, let me know. We'll see if we can carry it on and put some more on there. If I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battle Spot. Take care for now. Bye.